In ULTRAKILL, there are blue and red skulls, which act as keys for doors. This is a very simple game mechanic that anyone with more than 2 hours in the game should know by now, unless, I guess, you're IGN or something. But the point of this video isn't to rip on the people who can't complete the Cuphead tutorial. This video is about completing ULTRAKILL with the minimum amount of skull pickups. To make this simple as what counts as a pickup, well, let's just make it clear. Number 1, if I pick the skull up at all in any way, it counts. Number 2, only skulls count towards the pickup. So anything that isn't a skull, I am allowed to pick up, and it will not count. Simple, right? Number 3, I am not allowed to use cheats whatsoever. Number 4, I will be starting on a fresh save file, which means I don't have all the weapons at the start, and I have to play through the entire game 0-1 to 7-4. I think that about makes it clear for the rules. Now let's start the video properly. Upon starting the game, we have to load in first, which means we have to go through the tutorial before we can even start 0-1. And we are simply told mankind is dead, blood is fuel, and hell is full. I am also being joined by Nightmare through most of the video, but towards violence, he wasn't in the VC with me when I was doing it.
Do not get the happy gast.
Oh my god, we're playing.
Bye-bye!
As usual, 0-1 was pretty boring, because the only two enemies that are actually here are Filth and Strays, except for the boss, the Malicious Face, or Maurice, as everyone likes to call it.
Move it, Maurice!
P-rank, way! After beating 0-1, I had enough to buy the Marksman Revolver, which would definitely be useful for the upcoming levels. That's something. 0-2 is the only level to have a skull in it in the Prelude levels, excluding for its secret level. And since we aren't actually going to go to the secret level, we do not need to pick up a single skull in the entirety of Prelude. So let's just speed through all of this. It's really the same thing. I died. It wouldn't have been an S rank anyway. And because I didn't get an S rank on the previous level, I was not able to buy the sharpshooter for the revolver. In 0-3, we are introduced to the Schism, which is a more durable version of the Stray, which has very weird shot patterns, if I do say so myself. We also have to fight Swords Machine here. This will give us a brand new weapon to add to our arsenal, the shotgun. I went the wrong way. If I hadn't have gotten turned around, it probably could have been a P rank for this level. But even so, I had enough money to buy the sharpshooter revolver and the pump charge shotgun. 0-4 was another very simple and easy level since there were no skulls to be picked up at all. And the same thing can be said about 0-5. Welcome to the first layer of Act 1, Limbo, where we must pick up our first 2 skulls. 1 skull pickup. because this one's unavoidable. While you do have access to the secret level immediately from the beginning of this one, it does not take you through to 1-2. It just doesn't, it just puts you back at the start of 1-1. Maybe we can get it down to 2? No. 1-1 also introduces us to drones, probably the most annoying flying enemy. We also get to pick up the nail gun as well, which is a new addition to our arsenal. We'll pick up 2. While I clear out this last room, I would like to talk to you about the alternative weapons, and why I will not be getting the alternative revolver. To get the alternative revolver, you will need to pick up 2 skulls to get to the Agony and Tundra fight. But since this is a minimal skull completion, we cannot do this fight because we can only pick up 1 skull on that level to open the door to the final boss. But hey, we got another P rank at the very least. Upon entering 1-2, we can actually begin to start losing some skulls. I also forget to buy a weapon variant for the nail gun, which is needed to complete this bit of the challenge. Do I have nail gun?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Filth, please! The in-game challenge for this level is to actually not pick up any skulls. How this is achieved is by breaking down a fragile wall and then going to a power box and using the jump start nail gun on the power box to take you to the end of the level. However, we are now guaranteed to pick up a skull, because we are entering 1-3, where the 2 skulls are needed to get to the secret boss. But we're not going to the secret boss, we just need the 1 skull. Bruh. 1 skull pickup, so it's 3 now. Moving on to 1-4, we finally get to fight V2. In this level, you'd be expected to pick up 3 skulls. Good thing about this level is its challenge is to not pick up any skulls. So we just jump straight through the window. Oh wow, okay. I am going to be skipping over 2-1 and 2-2, as these 2 levels do not have any skulls and are both very boring to actually watch. So here's some sped up footage, if you can even make anything out, that is. I guess one notable thing from these 2 levels is I get the rail cannon. Moving on to 2-3, Sheer Heart Attack, I knew of a route that I wanted to try take, but I didn't know if it let me skip one of the skulls. The route I'm talking about involves the challenge, which I'm not going to be doing because I don't really want to. It involves Mirage. If you didn't know, ULTRAKILL secret levels are really, really wacky and weird. There's a Crash Bandicoot one, there's a one where you basically have to clean up after yourself, there's a fishing one, and just lots of other different ones as well. However, the one in Lust is a dating sim. Of course, Akita, of course, why wouldn't it be? But the reason why I was going to go do this secret level is in hopes that it puts me in 2-4. Because otherwise, this would be another 2 skull pickups, which I don't want. I knew that you could break all the boxes with only 1 skull pickup, so that's what I tried to do.
That's 4 pickups.
We can easily break the box in this room and then not pick up the skull. Do not pick up the skull. Another thing to note is that the Mind Flayer doesn't spawn in unless you have the red skull, so we don't actually have to fight this mini-boss. And upon breaking the last fuse box, we get the message, the water has drained.
I have to do this for the challenge.
Nightmare.
What?
Do we know if, what is it? S-2 skipped 2-3?
No, you said you were going to do it, and then you got sidetracked by something, but I don't remember what it was. Just like I got sidetracked with making the creeper farm.
Kill yourself, Mirage. I just want to go through without picking up skulls.
Thanks to the power of editing, you don't have to sit through this, so be happy, and also please subscribe.
Oh my god, it skipped it. Oh my god.
Luckily for us, Mirage had helped us in skipping the red skull. Thank god I didn't have to do Sheer Heart Attack again. However, now we do have another problem, and that is with 2-4. There are 2 skulls that need to be picked up in this level. One to activate the first mini-boss, and the second one to activate the real boss.
I just really wish there was a way to skip this one. These ones are annoying.
Little did past me know that I would watch a video later this evening that would solve this one issue with this blue skull.
Nearly 20 minutes of attempts, I was finally able to defeat it, letting me move on to the corpse of King Minos. Finally! Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm editing right now. I'm gonna try flipping to see if I can skip the hand. Oof. There we go, okay. But I need to do this without the rocket launcher. Oh my god, you totally can.
There was a clip right at the beginning of the level I was on, and it managed to skip the blue skull, which is exactly what we needed for this challenge.
You totally can. As long as I can get a slam storage.
Thank you to Pants. That's quite literally your name on YouTube. Thank you. I would have never been able to actually lower the count by 1 without this video, because I would have never looked this up. Also, if you are interested in watching this video where he beats ULTRAKILL without moving his mouse, it'll be in the description for you to go and watch. But of course, right now, we still have to count this one until I show you the footage to show that I did skip the blue skull.
It would be so annoying if I managed to P rank this level. Did we P rank? Pretty sure we did. Yep, P rank, of course.
We're also just gonna skip over 3-1 as there are no skulls in it and it's a very uninteresting level. This is the end of the footage for day 1, with 6 skull pickups in total so far. The next day, I come back to do the skip that I needed to do so we could lower the count to only 5. I had to figure out how to do this skip by myself, as I didn't try to look up a proper tutorial to explain it, so I just followed what he did in his video.
And they made it look so easy because they were just facing straight forwards. Oh, oh, oh. No, please get me out of there. No. I was so close. There we go, did it! Oh, I had it! Oh, wait. Okay. It gave me the text, but didn't glitch me out of bounds. Please, I did it! I then just fell out of bounds. Please. Akita, please be on my side. Okay, I got the text for it.
I found glitching out of bounds to be really finicky sometimes, but obviously I don't really do glitches, so this is like my first time trying something like this.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to do that. Okay. Oh my god, I did it! Nightmare, I did it!
With that skip now completed, all I had to do was finish the level by only picking up the red skull.
I can't shotgun launch myself over there. Unless I... checkpoint? Oh no, I just have to fight the hand. That's fine, I can do the hand again. So this is 5 skull pickups now, not 6. There's no way to start Minos without actually...
Before people start going into the comments to go about, you know, slandering me for not following the rules of my own challenge, the equipment that I have is everything before Minos. I have no new weapons, and I just redid the level. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I got the rocket launcher, or got the Sawblade launcher. It's as if it's still a fresh save. Which it is. With Minos dead, we can go back to 3-2 to fight Gabriel for the first time.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God.
There are also no skulls to be found in 3-2. So the skull count continues to remain as 5.
$6 shrimp special!
Easy.
What? How can this be? This thing? You insignificant fuck! This is not over!
Most certainly is.
With Gabriel finally out of our way, we can proceed to the next layer, greed.
God, I'm gonna hate 4-2.
Welcome to what is basically Hell's version of the Sahara Desert. 4-1, Slaves to Power, introduces us to a brand new enemy, the Virtue. Since there are no skulls in this level, we add 0 to the counter. 4-2 is probably my least favourite level, for reasons I can't even say because it will set me off. But there are 2 skulls that need to be picked up in order to activate the final boss of the level and open the exit. But there is some way to get around these 2 skulls, and it involves heading to the secret level. To access the secret level, you have to press a button on the side of a building, head around and find an opening below the same sort of building area, and then you take this thing that you pick up, this like sun relic, I don't know what it's actually called, but you take that, you put it on top of a pedestal on top of the building, and the sun will set.
Nightmare.
What?
Do we count picking up the artifact in 4-2? Ah, the Maurice!
Artifacts?
Yeah, the ones that go to the special level in this level. Oh my god. Maurice, please, please! I know I didn't kill you earlier, please! Oh, the Samurai! They're coming! Ah yes, peaceful. Finally. Bye Cerberus, bye Cerberus! But that means I have to do... oh no. Oh god. Nightmare. I don't want to do this level.
Welcome to Hell inside of Hell. Greed's secret level is a platformer in the style of Crash Bandicoot, which I've never played before, which means this is gonna suck, as I don't really understand how it works.
I died.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Right. Okay, I just have to go through this level.
And this was my first mistake about this level.
Red skull. Oh no way! Oh, you're kidding me. Nightmare. Nightmare. Nightmare.
What?
I've been picking up skulls.
Do it hitless.
Oh. No, I don't think I... okay. I don't know what the skulls even do in this level.
They're extra hits. Have you never played Crash Bandicoot?
No, I've never... no.
You're missing out.
I won't bore you with this entire level because I was able to do it without picking up any skulls, but here, have a death compilation because I think it's funny.
No skulls. That stray killed me right at the end. I hate this level already. No, what the fuck? I want to skip the fill. Oh, I can slide. I can still slide in this level. Oh my god. I can still slide. Bruh. What? I hate this. No. Thank you, game. I was outside of its range. Bro. No! You. No, you. I hate this level. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a dash. I have a dash. No, this is bull. Oh my god, I didn't spawn it! Thank god.
I had managed to get around the trigger box that spawns in the virtue, so I just had to complete this bit on this attempt, or else it was gonna spawn again.
Oh, is it the end yet? Oh, Maurice, hi. Big Maurice head. I hit the wrong thing. What? I can't see what I'm doing from this perspective. It's over. I don't care about your testimony. Yes, it skipped it. It skipped it though. Okay, and this is just a torch, so really there's nothing different here.
Welcome to 4-3, A Shot in the Dark, where the only thing we have to pick up in this level is a torch to light up the way. This sadly means that there will be no mysterious Druid Knight and Owl. Obviously, since there are no skulls in this level, we don't add any more to the counter.
I can actually get Sawblade Launcher. Oh my god.
This is the first alternate weapon I can actually get a hold of, as it doesn't require a skull to get to. Getting the Sawblade Launcher will really help us with the upcoming fight against V2, since we can set up a Sawblade trap and then perform Rail Coin.
Hey, V2. Oh, wow. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Man, I wanna hit you. Yep. There you go. Yes! Whiplash!
Now in possession of the Whiplash, we can go to Wrath, where I go slightly insane because I have to go fishing.
Oh boy, Wrath. I don't want to fish. Wait a minute. Nightmare! Are you free right now?
Why?
Can you test if fishing sends you to 5-3?
No.
Aw.
Trial chamber.
There's a very funny inconsistency with secret levels, except there isn't really an inconsistency. Completing the secret level in Prelude will put the player from 0-2 to 0-3 by picking up a skull, which is why we didn't do it. The secret level in Limbo takes the player from 1-1 straight back to the beginning of 1-1. Nightmare points out that this is due to the fact that there is a weapon in the level, and it is meant to teach the player about skulls. In the Lair of Lust, 2-S is between 2-3 and 2-4, so it will make sense that it immediately puts you into 2-4 after completing 2-S. And in Greed, 4-2 takes you to the secret level, 4-3 is what comes after the secret level. The reason I'm pointing this out is because I thought that by doing the secret level in Wrath, it would put me onto 5-3, not 5-2. Because in 5-2, there is a mandatory skull pickup, and I wanted to avoid it. But a secret level has never skipped a level in between two. So the fishing one is a complete redundancy here, meaning I went fishing for no reason.
One skull pickup. Oh, Mind Flare. Hi, it's the first time I've actually... Oh, no, wait, no, it isn't the first time I'm seeing one of you. I killed myself. That's another skull pickup. So... Wait. 5 plus 1 plus 2, 7. Three pickups. Oh, I need the bell, yeah.
Now standing before the gates of Happening to Fish, let's just go through this level quickly, since there's nothing really here except a complete bunch of lies about a size 2 fish no one can get.
funny, stupid fish friend. He's cooked now. Cooked. Fish in the water. Stream. Bomb fish! I know what I can do with this! Oh my god! Go! Please! Oh my god. What the f- Okay. Blood lake. Oh, eyeball. Oh no, there's the cave here. What the hell? What am I looking at? What jumper? What the? If you read this, please help. I've been stranded on this off this island for sure now. Blah, blah, blah. The size 2 fish is mine. What are you people on about? Got a shark. Is that a fish finger? Is that a fish finger? Give me the fish finger! Pan of oil, are you serious? You're supposed to fish in a pan of oil for a fish stick. Cooking failed. No. Metal fish. Nightmare. How do I get to the moon? Where's the moon?
I don't fucking know. I don't fish.
Ah, okay. Oh my god, it's iron lung time. Give me the iron lung. Yeah, give me the iron lung. Thank you. You're coming with me. Hakita is second in the world. Let me leave. Please not. No, it just put me in Wrath 2 anyway. Nightmare did it for nothing.
Even though I had wasted my time fishing, I still had a challenge to complete, which meant I had to pick up a skull on this level, so add one to the counter. Now I somehow had to find a way to get up onto what I think is the Titanic in this game. I mean, it just kind of feels like that, let's be honest. I cannot jump to the ship because I cannot jump that far, and the rocket launcher is out of the question because I don't own the rocket launcher yet. So I reload from the checkpoint, resetting my health to full, and decide to try to use the pump charge to boost myself onto the ship.
And because I don't feel like it, Ferryman, take that.
I decide to just skip the level's boss and go straight onto the Ship of Fools.
On this level, okay.
And with that, we have finally breached double digits for the amount of skulls we have picked up so far. The only thing left to do in this level now is to get the rocket launcher, which is the second to last thing that we are going to get before we complete our arsenal.
Well, that's that level done.
Now we move on to 5-4, where we will have to fight Leviathan. There are no skull pickups in this level, so it's another free one. I also buy the Firestarter rocket launcher, since it is really good for dealing damage over time. I'm pretty proud of this Leviathan P rank, if I do say so myself. Welcome to Heresy, which actually looks like hell. Finally, we're not in like some, ocean. There is only one skull pickup in this level that is required to beat it, which is annoying and I really wish I could find a way to skip it, but we must add it to the counter. At least this level has some decent music, which fits the whole vibe.
No, wait. Yeah, 11.
This is also the level where Gabriel says,
Come to me.
before spawning 2 hideous masses on you. Enjoy! Oh yeah, the last Cerberus killed himself. Well, you do you, buddy.
Limbo. Lust. All gone. With gluttony soon to follow. Your kind know nothing but hunger. Purged all life on the upper layers, and yet they remain unsatiated. As do you. You've taken everything from the machine, and now all that remains is perfect hatred.
Now it's time to fight Act II Gabriel. Let's give this a proper show, shall we?
Machine, I will cut you down, break you apart, slay the core of your rotate, form across the stars, will grind you down to the very spot by for mercy. My hand shall relish, ending you here and now. Is that the best you got?
Ah, this I was very close to doing it in one try.
You're getting rusty, machine! You need more power! I'll show you divine justice!
Yeah, Gabriel kind of still slaps me in this fight. I'm not very good at Gabriel's fights at all.
Need more power! Time to right my wrong! Is that the best you got? Get some blood! You've been crushed by a fucking camera! Twice! I've only known the taste of victory. This taste is my blood. I've never known such relief. I need some time to think. We will meet again. In your woes we vanish, and your days few.
Alright, it's time for the final layer of the game so far. Violence.
Think fast, chuckle nuts!
Welcome to the first level of violence, where the skull pickups will go up immensely. Due to this level's whole gimmick being going back through rooms you've already been through, as this part of violence is meant to be like a maze for the damned or something. We are also introduced to possibly one of the creepiest enemies in the game, the mannequin.
1. Two. This is 2. Bernie. 2, which is the blue one. Wait, so we've had 1 pickup, 2 pickup.
I'm just going to save you guys some time about this. I was just trying to work out how many skulls I'd already picked up in the level. But by far, this level has the most amount of skull pickups. The only thing left for this level is to fight the Bull of Hell, the Minotaur himself. And with that comes a P rank of 7-1. 7-2 marks the end of the challenge, since there are no more skull pickups after this level. But it means that we can finally get the last piece of our arsenal, the jackhammer.
Oh wait, do I not take out the shield? Oh god. I did get it. I got a shield. Nice, okay.
Welcome to the London Blitz, everyone. This level introduces us to 2 new enemies, the Gutterman and the Gutter Tank. Even with the 40+ hours I have in the game on standard mode, I still struggle to fight the Gutterman. I just don't know why, I just struggle.
Your Majesty, there's a second boss coming!
Oh yeah, this level's annoying like that, isn't it? I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have done it.
The next part of the level involves getting a nuclear bomb so we can blow our way through this bit of the track that has been closed off. I also open up the mausoleum for later. We have to pick up a red skull so we can get up to the nuclear bomb, but that means we have to add another one to the counter. As far as I'm aware, there is no way to skip this skull.
By doing this. I have no idea how this one is done. I was almost there.
I also somehow managed to complete the whiplash puzzle and not press the button, so I had to do it again.
Wait, I pressed the button, right? Yeah, okay. I've definitely pressed it now. So finally, we have the alternate jackhammer. I'm probably just going to stay with this one. I'm not going to change it. Yeah, okay, I think so.
Moving on to 7-3, I am happy to say that we have finally got no more skulls to pick up. 7-3 only requires you to go to 3 trees and fuel them with blood. And while the entrance to the secret level is here, there's no point in going to it because we just have to pick up more skulls. So let's finish off the challenge with the Earth Mover, since this is the last level in the game and still requires no skull pickups. So, how many skulls does it take to beat the current version of ULTRAKILL? Only 16. Yep, that's a lot less than I actually thought. I thought the game had a lot more skulls that were mandatory to pick up, just because I always picked up the skulls when I needed to. I went through and counted how many skulls were actually in the game, including all the ones from the secret levels, excluding the ones in the Prime Sanctums, but also including the one found in 4-S, which is the special purple one, there's actually only 35 skulls in the game. 20 blue skulls, 14 red skulls, and 1 purple skull. We managed to half the amount of skulls it took, which is crazy to me. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me work out what people want to watch. Again, huge thanks to Pants for the video where he didn't move his head, as it taught me a skip that I didn't know about and would have never found out about. Their video will be in the description, so go check that out as well. Now, let's finally finish off this giraffe.
Could have been a P rank, but it wasn't.